my wonderful and amazing people. Today we'll be cutting a kaftan top. I think you can call it that way. I don't know what to call the top. I think it's a kaftan top anyways. So I'll be using this fabric one and a half material, and it's 60 inches long. The length is 60 inches. So my top length is 23. So I'll divide it into two. So I'll be using 30 for my style. So this is it. I'll be folding my materials into two. If you are yet to subscribe, do well to subscribe and watch my other videos, my tutorial videos, my vlogs, my cake videos, my gilo tutorials, and my fit videos, content videos. A lot of videos to watch. Seriously. So I'll folding it into two equal size, and I'll fold it again like this. So I already folded it into two. So let's take our measurement. This is 30 basically. Yeah, this is 30 inches. I think we should be able to work with this. Yeah. I don't want my sleeve to be too long. Yeah, and I want this to look smart on my body too. So now let's try and check 7 inches for my back measurement, and here is 11. Okay, yeah. So go about we folding it in by 1 inches. So let's make it 11 inches there. So now we're going to be using this as our measurement. So let me measure everything together. So we have, what do we have here? We have 18. Let's say we have 18 by 30. Yeah, so now let's work with this, and I'll still be folding this place in by 1 inch, or you use your ribbon or taping or bias, which one you call it, to tape it in. Yeah, so now let's start. So this is the front and back. For this, we're going to be measuring. I would like to use this, my back measurement, but my neckline divided by 2, that's 3.5. So I'll cut 3.5 here. Both are using 3.5 because of I won't be cutting the neckline. Yes, so I would like to use let me use 5. Yeah, let me use 5. I'll use 5 for my neckline. We won't be cutting down, so we're going to be using the next. We'll just have to press it in like this. So don't worry, you'll see it in the tutorial. This will be our this thing, and I'm going to come down here by 1/2 inch cut off the shoulder to give it fitting. Half an inch. Don't mind my shocking. All right, so my half length is 15. So let's shock that. My half length is 15 inches, and my top length is 23. So we're going to add a stroke here that I'm going to draw it up. Don't worry, so just watch with me, watch closely. Then I will have to come for my armhole opening. I'll come down by 8. Yeah, let me come down by 8 for my armhole. For my armhole opening, my bust is 8 and some inches, so I'll mark it here. I'll mark it and add 6 inches. Yes, I'll add 6 inches to my bust measurement. I have to curve this like this. This is my armhole. Remember that I'll be using, because it's a top. If it was a gown, we're going to be using our hip measurement. divided by 4 to measure the 6 inches downward because it's a top. So I'll be using my bust measurement to cut. So my bust measurement plus 6 inch extra. Yeah, so I'll curve it down. I'll mark that down. So the next thing we are going to be doing is that we're going to be adding a straw. So I'll first add my waist measurement is 828 divided by 4, that is 7. So we're going to mark 7 here. This is where I'll be adding my what I'm calling it, my belt. I'll be sewing my belt here. So yeah. So now let's cut it out. Don't forget this place, we're not going to be cutting, we're not going to be shaping it. You just have to cut the side out. After cutting that out, remember that we measured our opening here is going to be 5. I don't want it to be too wide, so we notch that 5. Yeah, we notch it. So now let's take our front measurement. This will be our front. I like the shop to know the front, the waistline. For this place, I'm going to put having a straw here. We're going to drag our clothes like this. So my waist measurement is, if I was to be adding our belt, my waist measurement is 7. Then I will come down by 1 inch. I'll come down by 2 inches. Yes. So I'll be adding 1 inch to my waist measurement and mark it down. To be stopping here, 2 inches below our waist measurement. Next thing we are going to be doing is we'll be cutting the middle. What we're going to be applying to this place, these are pieces. So let me measure. I'm going to be using about 2 inches. So let me cut out 2 inches. Yeah, so I will go to my machine, open it like this. So I'll find the middle of this, I'll press it down the middle, and I'll sew it through like this and like this too. So in the middle we're going to put our straw that is going to come up like this. So the next one, I'll cut the rope of the straw rope, or what we're going to call it. You can just cut 1 inch. It's just a small rope we're going to use, or 1.5 inch. I can just cut it. Use your eyes to just gauge it. Anyways, it's just a rope, just a small rope that you can use. So let me just use 1.5 inch. So the length, you just work on the length. So this will, I will sew this like this on my machine. sew it and turn it outside, serve as rope for the front. And I want to cut the belt too. Let me cut out the belt for the waist part, 2 inches. And just fold and use 1.5 inches. For the waist part, let me go and work on every part. I'll turn my belt, fix the straw and this to the front and the back. Alright guys, so I've already turned my rope for the front, and this is my belt. I've already sewn it, I've turned it, and the down part of this dress I've turned it too. Yes, so this is the place I was talking about for the front part that I said I would pass through in the middle and press it. So I will passing this through inside with this. Yeah, so that's 2 equal parts. So this is it. There's an opening here. See? Yeah. So it's not like this. You get it? Yeah. So that's it. That's it for this. And for the neck, I've turned the neck for both the front and the back. And the back too. The back too, I've already pressed down and fold the back in by 1 inch already. And I've also turned the neck of the back too. So the next thing we're going to be doing is I have to measure my waist measurement. I think this is why I marked there. So my measurement is 14. So I'll mark 14 here. So let me measure. My half length is 15. So here and here I'll be sewing my belt here, and the other belt I'll sew it here. So let's go and do that. And after doing that, I'll have to join the front and the back together. I will join it with the shoulder together like this. This opening is where I will have to go with my neck like this. Yeah, so guys, I've turned this place, I've joined the neck. Now you see the way it is. Yeah, this is the neck and this is the shoulder, and I've pressed it down by 1 inch like we said. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, you're going to be joining the front and the back. Yeah, so I'll press it down inside by 1 inch, sewing allowance by 1 inch. Yeah guys, so I'm done. I've sewn it like this and I've added my belt, and that's all. So it's time for me to wear it, and you see how it's going to look so beautiful. Simple style, you can rock it with your skirt or trousers, good and fine. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like and share to your loved ones. Hello guys, so this is the end of the video. This is looking on me. So first of all, let me tie my belt, my inner belt. So this is looking like without the straw. It's looking like this. Yeah, it's okay. right? But if you want to add this short, you just draw it like this, and that's it. Yeah, 2 in 1. It's in one top that you can rock. Like, see that the neckline is like this and the back is looking so nice. Like, guys, this is 10/10. How this rich anti vibes is giving it, right? But I noticed something. Yeah, so this year I think we should move forward a little bit to the front, so it can come like this instead of it to stay at my waist side. I feel like if you had like a 2 inch or an inch, no, 2 inch or 1.5 inch to the front a little bit, so that this can come here, it will be nice. Yeah, so I think maybe I can do it. Maybe I'll lose it and just adjust it here. Let me see what I can do, but I think that's what I observed. But it's still okay like this, right? If you like this, drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like my videos, and share to your loved ones. See you in my next video. Bye.